Well, welcome back to another life-changing financial educational video. My name is Mark Pyers, home-based business tax coach and wealth coach. I'm also the CEO and founder, along with my beautiful wife and business partner, Mrs. Levita Pyers, of the tremendous tax educational platform called the Academy of Financial Education. Over the course of the next few short minutes, we're going to share with you why it is imperative that you get tax informed. And so who is this for? If you are an entrepreneur, whether it's network marketing, direct sales, self-employed, any income earned outside of a W-2 wage earning job, this information is definitely for you. Now, if you happen to be an employee and you work as a W-2 wage earning individual, this information is for you as well. In fact, this information is for anyone that earns income inside the United States of America. And so, guys, with no further ado, let me jump into this video. And so I'm going to demonstrate to you again why it is imperative that you get tax informed. I'm often asked by entrepreneurs, Mark, you talk a lot about the tax deduction when it's associated with a home-based business, but is it really that big of a deal? Well, let's take a look. And so what I'm going to do in this illustration is I'm going to show you by utilizing one of the #1 tax softwares on the market today, TurboTax. We're going to go here and we're going to give this individual, which is self-employed, they have a business within the direct sale industry and our network marketing, and we're going to give them an income. And I often make a statement. I always say there's one tax code in America, but there's two sides. And I know what you're thinking. Yeah, one for the rich and one for the poor. And you're close. The truth is that there's one side that will keep you poor, and there's one side that incentivizes you to create financial independence. And so what I'm going to do in this example is we're going to say that this person is a part of, again, we're going to say MLM, and I'm going to say that this person earned in their MLM business $1 million. Now, here's the second statement I always make. If you are self-employed, earning income as a 1099, earning income in direct sales, earning income as a landscaper, as a Uber driver, and you are tax uninformed, meaning you do not understand the tremendous tax advantages afforded to the business owner that are not afforded to the W-2 wage earner, you are committing financial generational suicide, okay? And so again, we're going to go ahead and click the button. This is based on a married couple earning $1 million in their business, yet not thinking that they need to be tax educated. And the results are as follows. That married couple will lose $345,653 just in federal taxes alone, another $91,359 in state taxes. In fact, let me bring up my calculator. And so let's go ahead and add this up. So that's $345,653 lost in federal taxes plus an additional $91,359 for a grand total of $437,012 loss. Now I got to go ahead and make statement number 3. I often say that there's 3 types of income taxes in America: federal income taxes, state income taxes, and the ignorant tax. Yeah, let me say that again. Somebody said the who tax? The ignorant tax. Now, please don't get offended by that word ignorant. In fact, let me jump over to Google and let's look at the definition of ignorance. What is the definition of ignorance?
Here's the definition of ignorance. Lack
And so
of
we can
knowledge or
see that the
information.
definition of ignorance is the lack of knowledge or information. I'm going to get a little spiritual on you. I always like to make this quote. The Bible says that my people are destroyed from the lack of knowledge, okay? And again, I always give a disclaimer. I don't know if the Bible meant that based on finances and or just being ignorant to the laws that God has put down, regardless of what your spiritual belief is. But I believe that that quote is applicable to what you're learning right here, because the school system will never teach you this information. And so again, this was based on a married couple. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here now to my info, and I'm going to say that this individual is actually a single individual opposed to being a married individual. So we're going to go ahead and hit edit. We're going to say that this is a single individual, again, earning $1 million in their business, but not believing that getting tax educated is important. And the results are as follows. That individual will lose $378,881 in federal taxes, $105,520 in state taxes alone. And this is not counting their Social Security and Medicare taxes. Let me bring up the calculator once again. Let's go ahead and take this out and let's add up the losses, $378,881 plus $105,520. Guys, do you realize that both of these are yearly income? Just the federal taxes alone should make you sick at your stomach, okay? For a grand total loss of $484,400 simply by being untaxed informed. And I'm going to prove that to you. I'm going to prove that to you by way of sharing with you an article that was written in 2021 titled, IRS Records Show Wealthiest Americans, including Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, paid little in income taxes as share of wealth. Okay. Now, I'm not going to read the entire article. We'll go through some of it. I will put the link to this article inside of the description of this video. Okay, so let's jump into this information. Let me expand this so you guys can see this really clearly. It says the wealthiest Americans, including Warren Buffett, Elon Musk, and Jeff Bezos, paid little in federal income taxes at times in recent years, despite soaring fortunes, according to who? The Internal Revenue Service data obtained by ProPublica. So this was a group that somehow got their hands on this information that was not supposed to be public. In fact, I believe documentation beats conversation, so let's read the next paragraph. The next paragraph says, the release of the records sent shockwaves through Washington, with the federal government referring the unauthorized disclosure to investigators, and some Democrats saying the revelation affirms their long-held view that the richest Americans are able to shield much of their wealth from taxation. Wow. And so it goes on to say, the information published Tuesday shows how billionaires are able to legally reduce their tax burden. I want to highlight that. I want to highlight just that one sentence inside of this paragraph. The information published Tuesday shows how billionaires are able to legally reduce their tax burdens. Okay? Legally is the word I want you to hold on to. Now, I do want to go down here to the bottom, and I want to share with you some information about Jeff Bezos, and then I want you to consider your current situation. Okay, here we go. Jeff Bezos, chief executive of Amazon and the owner of the Washington Post, paid $973 million in taxes on $422 billion in income, as his wealth soared by $99 billion, resulting in, listen to this, ladies and gentlemen, a 0.98% true tax rate. Let me jump back over to TurboTax. You just lost $378,881 in federal taxes, $105,520 in state taxes, and Jeff Bezos' true tax rate was 0.98%. Now, I want to go ahead and make a disclaimer here. I am not insinuating that Jeff Bezos should have paid a dime more in taxes. In fact, I am appalled that he had to pay $973 million in taxes. What I'm encouraging you to do is get tax informed. And that's what we're teaching inside of the Tax Mastery Academy. We're teaching you the information that has only been afforded to the elite wealthy, that is afforded to you per the IRS, yet the school system is forbidden to teach it. And so let me read this last portion right here. When I read this one, I got to be honest, it did upset me a little bit. It blew me away. And when it comes to taxes, guys, it takes a lot to blow me away because I've been down this rabbit hole for 30 years. I've been, as Martin Luther King said, I've been to the mountaintop, okay? Guys, listen to this. Jeff Bezos filed a tax return in 2011 reporting he lost money because of bad investments, allowing him to claim and receive a $4,000 tax credit for his children, according to ProPublica. Okay, I want to read this one again. I want to dive in on this one right now. Okay, Jeff Bezos filed a tax return in 2011 reporting he lost money because of bad investments, allowing him to claim and receive a $4,000 tax credit for his children. In order for Jeff Bezos to be able to qualify for a $4,000 child tax credit, his income had to be less than $200,000. I want you to think about that for a moment, okay? I want you to think about that for a moment. What's the message here? The message here is you need to get tax informed. If you're an entrepreneur, if you're in network marketing, if you're in direct sales, do you know that you have the ability to get the same tax deductions and even better if you operate a home-based business versus a brick and mortar business directly from the IRS? Yet that information is not being taught, but it is being taught in the Tax Mastery Academy. And so I hope you guys got value from this. My name is Mark Pyers, home-based business tax coach and wealth coach, CEO and founder, alongside of my beautiful wife and business partner, Mrs. Lavita Pyers, saying to you, the more you know, the less you legally, ethically owe in taxes. If you're an entrepreneur and you earn $1 without asking yourself this question, how can I apply a tax deduction to that dollar? You are committing generational suicide. And so with that being said, I hope you got value from this information. Guys, go to the top of our page, click on My Products, go to the Tax Mastery Academy, invest in your knowledge because it'll pay you for the rest of your life. Remember, there's 3 income taxes: federal income taxes, state income taxes, and the ignorant tax. Please do not get hit with the ignorant tax. With that being said, we'll see you guys on the inside of the Tax Mastery Academy training platform, where I help you uncover the hidden secrets to financial independence.